Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another painting video of watercolor. There's going to be a little bit more explanation. I'm going to be using different products, different palettes, and I hope you enjoy. For starters, I am using my Winsor & Newton paint palette. It is watercolor. Here is the inside. It's kind of messy, but that means it's well used, you know? I really enjoy this palette. I think it's very handy. In this video, I used 3 different pens, one being a Precise V5, a Recollections, and a Precision pen. They're all in the .08, and one is by American Crafts. And for brushes, I am using the Aquash Pentel 4 brushes and a Japanese ink pen. I can't read it because it's in Japanese. For the first layer that I'm doing, I am using a red Ticonderoga pencil and a General's Tri-Tip eraser, and just a regular sharpener. These are 3 Jelly Roll pens that I will be using. They're 2 different color pinks and 1 white. And this is what they look like. This is my palette that I made. It is mostly compacted of Reeves watercolor, and I believe it's pronounced Grumbacher watercolor. They come in tubes. In this painting, I kind of wanted to go out of my comfort zone. And for out of my comfort zone for me, that means a lot of line, a lot of detail, and color. Color meaning not just, you know, pale pinks and neutral colors. I was expecting more like vivid greens, vivid blues, vivid pinks. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun with this piece. I really enjoyed it. I thought it came out really nice. And I just really liked it. Alright, now I am going in with my precision pen. It's in the .08, but I really wanted to focus this piece along the lines of detail and more graphics and more line work. And it, if you can't tell, it took a long time. It took me about an hour to do all these lines, and I mean, it was well worth it. But I believe that in art, if you have time and dedication and patience, a lot of patience to learn, I feel like you're going to do splendidly, because art is just a lot of give and take. Like you can't learn how to be an artist in, you know, five days. My artist skill, like my art skill, hasn't became like an overnight thing. It's been compacted of many years of practice and, you know, grumbling to myself and throwing a lot of pieces in the trash or not finishing them. But I think it's well worth it when you create a piece you really like, and then you look back in it and you're like, hey, look at that, I did that. And then you're proud of yourself, and then it's rewarding. It can be really rewarding, but sometimes it can be, you know, really frustrating. And in this, I'm adding detail with my Japanese brush pen. I would say the name, but I don't know how to speak Japanese. But I'm adding flowers, kind of just freehanding whatever I feel like. I just felt like it needed something more. And then I'm mixing paint to start off with a light pink, like just a wash of light pink. And then I'm going in darker with a red to add more depth. Deciding the hair color was kind of a difficult task for me. At first I wanted to do blue, and then I decided to do purple because I don't know, I felt like purple really brought it together. And with you'll see later on that I actually did go in with some blue and some violet for depth and for shadow. But for a base coat right now, I'm just adding a fine layer of purple. And now I'm going in with a blue from the palette that I made myself, compacted of Reeves and a French name that I probably butchered at the first of this video. I'll link them down below so I don't get made fun of. But I'm adding a lot of turquoise and blues, violets. It's an array of blue colors. For the background, I really wanted to do something simplistic, so I went in with a orange and a yellow, and I just created a wash over the whole background because I thought it stood out with the leaves really well. And here I am adding detail into the arm. Here is a snake. I just love snakes, and I thought it was a good touch. And using my Jelly Roll white pen to add detail and shine to the hair. And here it is. This is the finished product. I really loved how this painting came out. I loved the detail, I loved doing the hair, and even though it took time, I thought it was well worth it. So thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, and I'll see you next time.